Aloha again, welcome in. David Tatera here with CryptoTutorials.org. Today I'm going to discuss my top 5 crypto wallets of 2021. I'm going to talk about some hardware wallets, some software wallets, some exchange wallets of different types, why I like the ones that I do, what uses I think each of them has out there in the marketplace. So go over everything about the wallets, all right? Do me a big favor. Click on the like button down below. Let Google know that you appreciate this video. Let YouTube will show it to lots and lots and lots more people, and I will keep making more great content. If you do enjoy the content you get here, smash the subscribe button. Tap on that little bell notification. That's going to make sure you know as soon as new videos come out. That way you can get all the great crypto content that we come out with, all right? Let's jump on in. Warning, I am not a financial advisor and this is not investment advice. Seek a professional. All right, before we dive on into this video, I want to tell you about something really cool that happened to me last week. I received $200 worth of free Blocto tokens. If you've been following the channel, you know I've done a couple videos on Blocto. It's an ecosystem I'm a big fan of. It's going to be the only mobile wallet that can hold the NBA Top Shots, their new NFTs that they sold like $300 million worth of. So pretty major project coming out, and I completed a bounty airdrop and got $200 worth of free tokens. This is a really cool thing that's out there in the crypto world, but there's a lot of scams around it too, so I need you guys to be really careful. That's why I put together an Airdrop Masterclass. Normally this class sells for $97. Right now, I'm trying to help everybody out. I'm offering it completely free. Just go to getmyfreecrypto.com. The link right there, getmyfreecrypto.com. You can sign up. I will send you the links immediately, and you can jump right in and take the Airdrop Masterclass. That way you can learn how to get free crypto on new and emerging tokens, and even some that you can get literally just because of the crypto you already own. If you don't know about these, though, you're going to miss out. So make sure to go to getmyfreecrypto.com, learn about this, take the Airdrop Masterclass. It is definitely worth your time. So what exactly is a cryptocurrency wallet? Well, to understand that, we need to make sure that you really understand what cryptocurrency is. Basically, crypto is a string of numbers, letters, characters that exists out there on the blockchain that gives you ownership to a portion of that asset. Whether it be a Bitcoin, Ethereum, Cardano, whatever currency it is, it's the numbers and letters that tell what you own. Now, how do we know what you own? Well, that's based upon your private key. Private key is an even larger, more complicated string of numbers and letters, virtually unguessable, highly complicated, and it's used to unlock your crypto from the wallet. It's used to unlock your crypto from the blockchain. It's used to control it and move it and transfer ownership of it if you need to someone else. Where you store these long passphrases, that is your wallet. So it could be a sheet of paper. You could go with a very simple route and just write it down on a sheet of paper. In fact, one of my favorite tools for crypto is this right here. Their pack of them is about $7 online. This is a blacklight marker. So you can use this to write down passphrases, crypto phrases, things, tuck them in the corner of a book. Nobody's gonna ever know it exists there. You light it up with a little blacklight and boom, you're in business. It's a great way, very low-tech version of a wallet right here. But with that, there's a few other more high-tech versions of wallets that exist out there that are common. The three most common are the software wallets, the hardware wallets, and then the exchange wallets. Software wallets are Trust, Metamask, Binance Chain Wallet, Blocto. These are basically a piece of software that hides and encodes that data so that only you can access it with your password. Now, obviously, these are only as secure as the software. So if the software gets hacked, theoretically, your passphrases could get taken away in the hack. Has not really happened. Software wallets have shown to be quite secure, but that is the way that they work. Then you have a hardware wallet. Hardware wallet is an actual piece of physical hardware. It's like a USB drive that can either link through Bluetooth, it can plug directly into your computer, but it is used to store the crypto offline. Theoretically, there's no way for someone to hack in and steal the information from it unless it's plugged in at the moment that you're using it. They would have to get the actual physical device, plug it into a computer in order to steal it. So much more secure. This is the way that most people who have any large amount of crypto, when you start talking about some serious money in here, most people will go to a hardware wallet. That's kind of the standard way to do it. Then the last one is our exchange wallet. An exchange wallet is the wallet that you have in your exchange account. So when you first buy on Coinbase, on Binance, on Kucoin, Gemini, whatever exchange you're using, the moment you buy that, it is in a wallet for you. It's just a wallet that's software and is stored in the exchange. So you don't have any real control to move that stuff around in the exchange. You can withdraw it, put it in a different wallet somewhere else. But in the exchange wallet, it's where they tell it to be. So those are your three basic different kinds of wallets. I'm going to go over an example of my favorite ones of each of these different ones and explain to you what I like them for, why I like them, where I use them, so that you can help understand and know how to better use them with your crypto. So as far as software wallets go, you've got two major kinds. You've got mobile wallets and you've got browser extensions. I'm going to go over one of each that I like, and I'll explain to you exactly why I like them, where I use them, how I use them, things like that. So as far as the mobile wallets go, my favorite is the Trust wallet. This is the one that I've had the longest. I really like it. I think the interface is very clean. It's very simple. Stores lots of cryptos, works with Binance, works with Ethereum, and it's got a DeFi browser. That's really wonderful because if you decide you want to swap for an altcoin on SushiSwap, PancakeSwap, any of those DeFi protocols, you're going to need to have a DeFi browser. It's going to be really important. It's going to be really necessary to get in there and access these. So it's great that it works with both major different ones. It is owned by Binance. Now it's open source software, which is great. That means that anybody can look over the code, can make sure that it's up and running well, can make sure that it's good and secure and evaluate it. But it is owned by Binance, totally free. They don't charge anything for it. They have it well integrated. But it gives me a little bit of, knowing Binance, which is the largest exchange out there, this is their official wallet, gives me a little bit of an extra security boost in it. So I think it's a really, really good mobile wallet if you're looking for that. As far as the browser extensions go, I'm a big fan of Metamask. Now, Metamask is designed to work on the Ethereum blockchain. It can be modified a little bit. In fact, I'll leave a link up there in the corner if you need to. It can be modified to work with Binance, which I tend to use the swaps more in Binance than I do with Ethereum, just because I'm usually swapping small amounts for videos, and the gas fees will kill me if I'm doing it for on Ethereum. But on Binance, they're much lower, so that's what I tend to use. But MetaMask is a great browser extension wallet. In fact, I prefer doing my swapping this way over doing it in my phone. I think it's much, much easier to swap in a browser window on my phone or on my desktop or laptop than it is to try to do it on my phone. I think it's just complicated, small, hard to read numbers, not as easy. So this is my number one wallet. This is the one that I use most of it. But neither of these are terribly secure. If someone was to get into my computer, if someone was to get into my phone, 1Password, it's not terribly secure. So I just use these to move my currencies around, and then I store them elsewhere. So I think they're great for small amounts of currency, for currency that you're going to swap or you're going to use on a DeFi platform. I don't think they're the best place to store larger amounts of currency. That I leave to a hardware wallet. As far as hardware wallets go, there are a few different choices out on the market. I think by far the Ledger NanoX is the best one out there. Now, I'll give you straight up, you're 3 weeks out to purchase a Ledger NanoX. I currently have one on order and I'm waiting. I've played with a friend of mine's. I absolutely love it. I think the interface is great. The security is great. This is a way to store your crypto safely off the blockchain. Now, the Ledger does Bluetooth into your phone or USB into your computer. So that's what you're going to do when you decide you need to move the crypto somewhere else. You're going to connect it back to something that's on the internet and then move it from there. But by itself, it's completely offline, so nobody could hack it, nobody could steal it. They would have to literally physically get the device from your house. So it creates a high level of security there. When you get it, you're going to have to set up a thing called Ledger Live. It's an online it's a website like login that you're going to actually move all the different, crypto things in there. You'll set up apps for each currency that you're going to have. You're going to have to set up some secure passwords and things for that. And then you're going to set up a PIN for your ledger that's going to actually give you access to that device. So you have security both on the software end of it and in the device itself. But then there's a final layer of security too. You're going to set up a word phrase, 24 words in a row. And this is the most important one to keep because this can actually recreate your wallet. It's got the information there to recreate your wallet with everything in it. So if there's a fire, if your kid throws it away in the trash, if it, something ends up happening to that Ledger wallet with all that crypto in it and it vanishes, you can actually still retrieve all that information by knowing your passphrase. You can buy a brand new Ledger and retrieve it. Speaking of buying these, do not buy them anywhere but from Ledger. Some people will take a chance and buy them on Amazon. I'm not even going that route. People try all the time to scam you. They will buy these things, they will repackage them up, they'll make them look all nice and brand new, and they already have something on there where they can steal it. So once you set it up, put your crypto on it, they've got access to it. That's why you need to be very, very careful when buying a hardware wallet and make sure that you buy it directly from the manufacturer, that it comes in the box, that everything looks good in the box, it sets up exactly how it's supposed to. If anything seems funny along the way with a hardware wallet, I would just step aside and not use it, okay? But once you get them set up, wonderful. Absolutely great, super, super secure, wonderful piece of hardware. Next up are the exchange wallets. So every exchange inherently has wallets within it. It has to. It has to have somewhere to store the crypto that you're buying, that other people are buying, that people are selling, or that they're even just keeping there for liquidity to keep on the blockchain. There has to be some crypto. So what they do is they keep it in their own wallets on there. Now, if you've been in crypto very long, you probably have heard of the famous Mt. Gox hack. This happened back in 2014, $460 million in Bitcoin stolen. Why? Because somebody figured out how to get into Mt. Gox and how to get a hold of all those passphrases. And they pulled it. They pulled a ton of money out. It closed Mt. Gox, caused all kinds of ripples in the crypto community. And things have gotten better than that since then. But these are still, exchanges are still a major, major target for hackers. In fact, just last fall in September, Kucoin, which is another huge exchange, 1 out of 4 crypto holders hold something in Kucoin. They got hacked too. $280 million, something like that, was stolen from Kucoin. And fortunately, things have gotten a little bit better. They were able to retrieve a large portion of it quickly within a few weeks. And then they were able to use their insurance. They have insurance now for these types of things to cover the rest of it. Like $40 million of it, I think, was covered through insurance. So the money got back. It got back into people's hands. But once again, this is something that happens with these exchanges. They're a target. People want to try to get in there. Sometimes people worry that it's even an inside job. There's so much money being dealt with in these wallets that it's really, it's a major, major target. So I like to keep the money that I'm exchanging, that I'm trading around. I do some trading, I do some investing. So when I'm trading, that's stuff that I'm going to be buying and selling on a weekly, bi-weekly, monthly basis fairly regularly. I keep that cryptocurrency in my wallet there, and I trust Kucoin that they will reimburse me if they get hacked. It's a little bit of a risk, but it's how I do it. Some of the crypto I invest, some of it I bought at a good price. I know I just want to sit on it and let it go up for a long time, and I don't want to trade it back and forth. Now that's the stuff that goes off into a hardware wallet. So it's nice to have some in each, and then I keep, for some for my altcoins, because I do like to buy some of these up and coming, DeFi things like, Pickle Finance or Rigel Protocol. Some of these different small DeFi companies I like to buy in a little bit and see where they go. So that I keep in my Metamask or Trust wallet. I use Metamask, but you can use either one, Metamask or Trust. They're both great. So that's how I like to stack it and have it in different places and use it for the different purposes. Because really each of these wallets is different and each of them fits a different part of your life, So what you're going to exchange, what you're going to trade, keep that in your exchange wallet. What you're going to swap, keep it in your software wallet. What you're going to hold, keep it in your hardware wallet. Kind of a quick rule of thumb for how to organize your crypto. All right. finally, I do want to talk about one more thing because I've only covered 4 and I said I was doing 5 today, and that's the up and coming wallet. This is one that I have a lot of promise on. If you follow the channel for long, you've seen that I've talked about this many times. I'm a big Blocto fan. I'm a big Blocto supporter. I think it is a really good technology that's coming up. If you don't know, the biggest seller for me, it's the only Flow software wallet out there. And if you don't know what mobile wallet out there, sorry. If you don't know what Flow is it's another kind of protocol like Ethereum or Bitcoin or Cardano, but this one has been designed to work really heavily with NFTs. And the NBA Top Shots program, which is the NBA's NFT program and has brought in an enormous amount of money, that is all going on Flow. MotoGPX, they've got an NFT program too for the motor racing circuits. That is all going on Flow. So Flow's got some pretty big backers, and the wallet's great. The Blocto wallet it's a little less secure in the passphrase department. It's a little more easy, user-friendly, designed for anybody who uses an app and a phone to use. But it's also powerful. It's got exchange capabilities in it. It's got DeFi capabilities. You can get on swaps on it, and it's great for NFTs. So as far as up-and-coming wallets, that is one I think to keep an eye on. And as more Flow stuff comes out, maybe one really worth getting and starting to store in there. All right? Well, I hope you've enjoyed these top 5 crypto wallets for 2021. These are the ones that I think are the best to use right now. Do me a favor, comment down below if there's one that I've missed, or if you have a question about one, you're not sure how to use one, what I think of one, what I've heard of one. I'd be glad to share my opinion on it with you. Give me a like, give me a subscribe, let YouTube know that you think that this is a good video, that this was worth my time and my effort, and that you've learned something from it. And I will see you again soon. Aloha.